everyone, it's Alessandra, and I just made a monster cake. And if you'd like to learn how to, just stay tuned. Alright, for our dry ingredients, we're going to take some sugar. I have 1 cup, plus 1/4 cup, just to make it a little extra sweet. And remember, you're using a dry measuring device when measuring all the dry ingredients. A wet cup is different. For flour, I have 1½ cups. This is just all-purpose flour, unbleached. You can use any type of all-purpose flour you'd like. We're also going to add some baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and some baking soda, a full teaspoon of that. And now we have to mix it to combined. We're just going to make sure there's no lumps in the mixture. Hi! Okay, and for our wet ingredients we have 1 cup of non-dairy milk. I'm using almond. It doesn't really matter what type. Let me put this into our blender. Then I have a handful of fresh mint leaves. It's going to give it a pretty green color. And then I'm going to add some vinegar. That was white vinegar, and it was 1 tablespoon. It doesn't really matter what type of vinegar you use, though. We're just going to blend this up. That's nice and blended now, so we're going to add a 1/2 cup of neutral oil. I'm using canola oil. Vegetable oil or coconut oil will also work. And you just pulse that real quick. And you're ready to add your wet ingredients to your dry ingredients. We're just going to take our wet ingredients and pour it all over our dry. Then we're going to take our handy wooden spoon and just fold the mixture over itself. Just a folding motion. So like over, under, over, under. And we're just going to do that until all the lumps are out. As you can see, the batter is nice and smooth, and we're ready to pour it into our 2 cake pans. As you can see, I have my cake batter distributed between 2 pans evenly, because this is going to be a layered cake. Alright, now we're ready to put our cakes into the oven. The oven has been preheating for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And you put your timer to 30 minutes. Although I say 30 minutes, you should definitely check the cake about every 10 to make sure it's not burning or too runny. You know, just gotta be careful. I'll see you all in 30 minutes. Alright, it's been 30 minutes. And we're ready to take our cakes out of the oven. And we're just going to let these 2 beauties cool for an hour. Okay, now that our cakes are completely cooled, we're going to put one on a plate. And then I have here some pastry filling, which is like pie filling, but finer and like thicker. And I'm just going to put that on top of 1 layer. This is a 12-ounce can I'm using. And we're just going to spread that out. You don't have to put it all the way towards the edges. It'll just drip. Make sure it's nice and even. And I get every bit of that pastry filling out. If you don't like strawberry, you could use cherry or like raspberry. Doesn't really make a difference. Alright, that looks great. And we're going to put our top layer on the top. And see, it's going to start oozing out. So it's kind of going to be like goopy blood. Here I have 1 bag of chocolate chips. You can use carob if you wanted to. It's a 12-ounce bag, and I just added 1 tablespoon of water and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. I'm going to microwave this for about a minute, maybe 2 minutes if needed, but I'll be stopping every 15 seconds to stir it to make sure the chocolate does not overcook and that it is still nice and creamy. As soon as it's almost completely melted, take it out. It'll finish melting. Once your chocolate is done, just drizzle it over your cake. Spread that out. And repeat. And once your chocolate's halfway cooled, just dump some more cherry filling on the top. Or whatever flavor you want with. Let it ooze on the top and just kind of glop it around like it's actually blood. Remember, this is a monster cake. Yum. Here we have our monster cake. I have a feeling you're going to have a monster of a good time eating it. A little green from the mint. And a little delicious from all the other ingredients. Now if you like this recipe, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't like this recipe, goodbye.